Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I really hope you're doing okay and having a great day and an amazing week. My name is Effy and today it is time for my declutters. I do an annual declutter where I get rid of anything out of my collection that is kind of out of date, a bit old, I'm not using. I make it clear that I'm still trying to grow my makeup collection. I'm not trying to cut it down to the bare necessities, so I will not be getting rid of loads in these declutters, but hopefully I'll be getting rid of enough to keep people happy. It's time for part 4 of my declutters and we are looking at lip products. I'm warning you, there's quite a lot of them, but I will be swatching absolutely everything throughout this video. Like I said, I do a declutter every year, so there's not loads in my collection and there's not loads to get rid of, but I will be doing some swatches throughout and letting you know how I feel about each product as we go. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please do just keep on watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put up 2 videos a week and it's all makeup content, so if that sounds like your type of thing, then this is the place for you. But other than that, I will let you enjoy the video. Time for lip products, and this is going to be probably quite a long video because I have a lot of lip products, and the worst part is that once I've sorted through these, I actually need to pack them up, and that's going to be horrendous. I think I've said this in every video, but I am moving house. As it stands at the date of filming, I'm moving in about 2 weeks. As you're watching this, I will have already moved. But yeah, it's time to declutter lips. So here we have all my lip liners, and I'll be honest, there are ones that I use all the time. The rest are probably all out of date. So I'm going to swatch them all for you and let you know. But let's make a start. This is the NYX Line Loud Lip Pencil in the shade Born to Hustle. I don't know if you can tell the cellophane is still on it. This was very kindly sent to me by NYX to test. I still need to test it, and I need to test it before I move, so this won't be being packed up at all, but I've heard great things about them. I then have 3 of these ones from Essence. My friend decluttered these from her collection and gave them to me. I have Tea Time, Because Duh, and So Default. So let's give these a quick swatch. There they are. I think they all get a decent amount of use. I think maybe Tea Time gets the least use, but that's fine with me. I really like these. They last really well as well. They can stay. I then have 4 of the MUA Intense Colour lip liners. I have the shade Fancy, Sincere, Couture, and Love Letter. Again, I'll swatch all of these. I really like these. These are probably some of my favourite lip liners. I use them all the time. These will not be going anywhere, and I need to pick up some more of these because they do quite a few colours and they're pretty inexpensive. So having all of them would be ideal. But there they are. I think Love Letter, my friend decluttered, and I took the other 3 I bought myself. I think Sincere might be my favourite. It's a kind of cool toned brown. But yeah, these are really good. They're also really long. They're some of the longest liners I have, so they last really well and they can be sharpened. This one is relatively new. This is the Doll Beauty lip liner in You Go Girl. This is just kind of a blush brown, and I do use this a fair amount when I go for a brown lip, so that won't be going anywhere. I then also have the Soph X Revolution one. This is from her lip kit in the shade, I think it's Candy Icing. It's not as pink as I was hoping it was going to be, but it's still a really nice shade and I do use it a fair amount. The rest are probably all out of date. So I have these 2 from Bleach London. This is the shade Washed Up Mermaid, and this is the shade Call Me Black. Yeah, that one's out of date for sure. They're both out of date. And then these 4 are all from the old Revolution lip kits. I have the shade Regal. Oh, I haven't used this in a while. Yep, that's not doing anything. That can go. I mean, these can all go. This is Majesty. Yeah, that's not gonna... Nope. Yeah. These are so old. I should have thrown them out ages ago. I haven't used them in ages, so it's not like I've been putting them on my face. This is Echelon. That can go. And this is Treason. And this can also go because none of them are working. So there we go. Out of my lip liners, I have decluttered 6, which is probably for the best because they all need to go straight in the bin. Okay, I think that's all of them. quite a lot. I have been getting into my bullet lipsticks a bit more recently. I purposefully put them in my project pan so that I get a bit more use out of them. But let's just go through and see what we've got. First of all, I'm going to keep out the 3 that are in my project pan. And that is this one. This is my NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Audrey. And this is a kind of red shade, but it's kind of like a pinky berry type red. We have the Soph Revolution lipstick in the shade Syrup. This is a brown. And then the Revolution Pro New Neutrals lipstick in the shade Velvet is my pink shade. And it's a bit mauvey. I actually really like that shade. That might be my favourite of the 3. And then we have the rest of them. Let's just go through them and see what we've got. We have Bare Minerals Bare Pro lipstick in the shade Dahlia. This is such a unique shade. I love it, but I very rarely wear it. I have 2 other Bare Minerals lipsticks. I have the shade Saffron. This has just come out of my project pan, I think. This is like an orangey red shade and I love it. And then we have the shade Petunia, which is probably the most wearable of the 3. It's sort of like a purpley pink sort of shade that I would wear quite happily. Really like those 3. They're actually really good formulas, but they are quite expensive. We then have this one from the Beauty Crop. This is from their Wee Cherie range and it's in the shade Nue, N-U-E. I didn't love this in my testing video, but I think mainly I didn't love it because I was expecting it to be like something else and it wasn't. Let's look at the shade. It's a bit too pinky for me. I think I'm going to put this one next to it, which is the e.l.f. Hydrating Core. This might count as a lip balm, but I'm putting it next to it just to see the colours. They are very similar. The Beauty Crop one is just a bit more matte because it's not actually a lip balm. I might keep both just because the Beauty Crop one will be good for lightening other lip colours. I thought I was going to get rid of it, but nope, not today. We then have another NARS Audacious lipstick in the shade Anita, I think. Yeah, I love this shade. It's my favourite of the 2. It's just a bit more pinky. Then we have the Doll Beauty lipstick in the shade Double Bucked. This was like their blush shade. They're like blush brown. So that's why I picked it up. Very pretty. I quite like it. I actually really like their formula. I want to pick up a few more of their bullet lipsticks. Then have a Colourpop Lippy Sticks in the shade Who Run This. And I was expecting this to be like a brown, but it's almost like an orangey brick red. But it's quite nice. I actually don't think I have another shade like this in lipstick, so I'm going to keep hold of it. Rude Cosmetics, I think these are called the Attitude lipsticks. This is the shade Reckless. I love this shade. It's like a cool tone brown, which I love. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but I love it. It's just a bit darker than that Soph shade, so they work quite nicely together. This is the Primark matte lipstick in the shade Tickle. This has just come out of my project pan. I will admit, it's not my favourite shade. It's a bit too pinky. If it was just a touch darker, it would be like this. I was kind of expecting it to be the colour of the packaging, but it's not. But I'm going to keep hold of this because I do quite like it and it was super cheap and I want to pick up some more of these. By the looks of things, we're not getting rid of any lipsticks, really, which is fine with me. This is the Beauty Crop Smoothie Stick in the shade Guava Nice Day. And that's that there. I've not used it since the video, but it is quite nice. It's kind of similar to that Bare Minerals shade, maybe a bit more pinky. That's not going anywhere. Oh, this one might go. This is a W7 lipstick in the shade Jemima, and it's very old. So let's put that. Yeah, that's very old. I can sort of feel it feeling weird on me. Yeah, that can go. This is the number 7 lipstick in the shade Classic Rose. This was in my project pan at the start of the year. I would love to finish this lipstick up. It still smells fine, so that's that one there. It's a beautiful rose shade. I love it. I'm going to keep hold of it, of course. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in the shade Spice. My friend decluttered this and gave it to me. I quite like it. And Beauty Bay lipstick in the shade Juice. This was also in my project pan at the start of the year. I quite like it. I'm going to keep hold of it. It's definitely the brightest red I have, so I'll keep hold of that. Diego Della Palma Nudissimo lipstick in Nudeology 201. This is the mattest lipstick I own, but this has just come out on my project pan, I think. And I really like it, and it works really well with some of the brown lip liners I have, so I'm going to keep hold of this. And then this is a L'Oreal lipstick in the shade 227 Hype. Look at that shade. It's the brightest orange I have, and I'm going to keep hold of it. So I'm not getting rid of many, I'm only getting rid of one, and honestly it's only because it's out of date. Okay, so these are all of my lip glosses. For somebody who doesn't like wearing lip gloss all too much, I have a lot of them. Let's make a start, I guess. This is actually a lip primer from Rude Cosmetics. I've only used this in my video testing Rude Cosmetics, but I'll keep hold of it. This is also a lip balm. This is from the Soph Lip Kit. It's sort of a bit pinky and it looks like that. I quite like it. This is kind of what I was expecting the colour of the lip liner to be, but it's fine, it works. I then also have a lip oil. This is also from the Beauty Crop. This is the Wee Cherie lip oil. It's pH adjusting, so it sort of goes pink on your lips even though it looks clear and blue. I sometimes put this over lipstick, which is why the doe foot looks a bit weird. I got this in a glossy box. I have used it a couple of times, so I'm just going to keep hold of it. It's quite a nice formula. See, it's kind of going pinky. This was a little sample I was sent from Astro Beauty of their Mojito lip gloss. I quite like this. It comes out clear on the lips. I'll keep hold of it because I want to support her. I don't know if she's still selling stuff, but I'll keep hold of it. These two are from Lois Cosmetics. These are the Yours Sincerely lip glosses in the shade Promotion and Running Late. Promotion is like a mauvey shade. Ooh, that is stunning. And Running Late is like a cool tone brown. I actually won these. Lois held a little competition and picked 5 people to receive a couple of shades from the launch, and I won and got these two. It's very nice of Lois. I do love Lois Cosmetics, and these are actually really nice. This is the Wild Blossom Beauty lip gloss in the shade Autumn Leaves. This has just been in my project pan, so if you've watched that you'll know that I think they're no longer selling these, and I'm pretty sure that's broken. It's very loose. I'm just going to declutter this. I don't think they're selling this anymore, and then I don't think they're doing makeup anymore, so I'm just going to get rid of this, unfortunately. And then my only other clear lip gloss, I think, is this one. And this is the Plump Your Pucker lip gloss from the Balm. And I wear this over other shades because as much as it looks pink, it kind of comes out just clear and a little bit glittery. So I'm going to keep hold of this because it comes in very handy. I then also have one of the Colourpop Luxe lip oils in the shade Truth Bomb. These pretty much come out clear on the lips, so I don't get why they have so many different shades. But I didn't mind this, but I didn't love it. I did have another one, and I didn't love it enough to keep it. I gave it to my friend, and she said she prefers another one that she has that has like shimmer in it. And she says they feel like different formulas, so in case you're wondering, the ones with the glitter in, she prefers. We have the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Cream in the shade Mauve Wives. I love this, but I haven't worn it in ages. I think it's a lighter version of the Lois Cosmetics one, bit more pinky. I really like it. This was the reason I started getting into coloured lip gloss. I much prefer a coloured gloss to a clear one, and this is the reason why. I'm not getting rid of anything again. This is the XX Revolution lip gloss in the shade Illegal. I picked this up in TK Maxx and I used it in my testing video, and I think I quite liked it, but I haven't worn it since. I just don't really wear lip gloss out of the house because I have long hair and my hair gets in it. But these are really nice. I need to start using them more. That's a very nice shade. Have the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Vintage. Again, my friend decluttered this and gave it to me, and I quite like it. Again, this is one of the ones that got me into lip gloss. I've just put that in my arm hair, but I hope you don't mind. These are 5 of the NYX Butter Glosses. For Christmas last year, they sent me like their vault. I think it had maybe 15 in or something like that. I kept these 5. The rest are all into giveaways. This is the shade Angel Food Cake. I have worn this one in a video. We have the shade Tiramisu. Just that pinky one up there. This is the shade Creme Brulee. This is the shade Cinnamon Roll. Just gonna swatch up here on my knuckles. That's a really nice one. I don't think I've worn it. It's like a cool tone brown, but I should wear it. And then the final one is the shade Madeline. Love how they're all named after desserts. It just makes me hungry. And that's the only brown that I kept. So yeah, I put the rest, I can't remember how many were in it, but I put the rest into future giveaways. But there we go. I got rid of one, grand total of 2 so far. Okay, these are all of my liquid lipsticks. I have removed the swatches from the back of my hand, but I think I'm going to swatch down my wrist just so they can all be together. Right. I don't want to do this. Okay, we'll start with 2 that I'm definitely keeping. These are from NYX. Again, these were gifted to me last year. These are the Lingerie XXL lipsticks in the shade Expose Me and Stamina. I really like these. They're not too drying. They don't last all day long, but they're not too drying. They're very comfortable on the lips. They're beautiful shades. I didn't get to pick the shades, but I actually really love the shades that they sent me. Yeah, I really like these. These can definitely stay. One is the shade Treason from Revolution's old lip kits that they no longer make. So this can go. The only reason I've been keeping it for so long is because it's a grey shade, and I don't have any other grey shades. We then have 3, where's the third one? 3 Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipsticks. This is the shade Bohemian, which is a dark red. Then have the shade Bittersweet, which is a brown. And we have the shade Trust Issues, yep, which is like a purpley shade. These are unfortunately all going to go. If you've seen me in videos talking about these, you'll know that I just don't like the formula and I don't like the shades. They all come out way too dark on me. And the formula, when it dries down, it sort of just flakes off your lips and just doesn't look great. This is out of date. This is the MUA Velvet Lip Lacquer in the shade Sizzle. This is completely out of date. It's also not really a colour I go for nowadays. It's sort of a burnt orangey shade. And I used to wear this all the time, but I don't anymore. So are the 2 Bleach London shades that match those lip liners. So we have Washed Up Mermaid. I don't know if I've ever actually worn that shade on my lips, but, you know, I had it. And then this is Text Me Black. Yeah, that is disgustingly out of date. They can both go. Then we have this. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour in the shade Heartbeat. I love this shade. I'm not a fan of the doe foot and I'm not a fan of the formula, but I love the shade. So I think I'm going to keep hold of it because I can put up with it. We then have the MUA Velvet Matte Lipstick, which I think is the newer version of these. But this is in the shade Dash. I've had this for quite a while now, but it still smells nice. It still works fine. I do like the shade, so I think I'm going to keep hold of this as well. This is the I Heart Revolution Tasty Peach Liquid Lipstick in the shade Nectarine. I'm not a massive fan of this colour on me, but I have found if I put like a more reddy tone with it, it works quite nicely. I think in one of my re-review videos I paired this with like the Beauty Bay lipstick in Juice and it worked really nicely. Then have 2 of these. These are going to stay on my arm forever. These are the Maybelline, I don't know what they're called and all the writing's rubbed off. Is it the Stay Matte something? I love these. They stay all day long. That's the shade Amazonian 70 and this is the shade Ruler 80. They stay on your lips all day long and they're not super uncomfortable. They're not the best, but the staying power outweighs the comfort level for me. So I'm going to keep hold of these and I do want to get some more. This is the Velvet Kiss lipstick by Collection in the shade Drama Llama 7. They've changed these and I don't know if they still do this shade and this one is running out, but I use this to lighten other lipsticks a fair amount of the time. So I'm going to keep it and use it up till it's finished because I use it all the time. But hopefully I can find the new version of it. This is the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in the shade Birthday Suit. I don't buy from Jeffree Star, but I bought this years ago and it's completely dried up and used up, so this is gonna go. I never really liked the shade on me. I don't know why I bought it. It's probably on sale, that's why. This is the Sugar Pill Clink. I love this. I used to have another one called Trifle and I love that as well, but these are not, no, that's not gonna work, is it? Don't know if it's used up or just completely dried out, but it can go. The Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in the shade Give Me Mocha. I quite like this. I've worn it a couple of times since my testing video and it works quite nicely. It doesn't last forever, but it lasts quite nicely and it's not horrendously drying. But yeah, I'll keep hold of that one. We have this one from Rude Cosmetics in the shade Radical Red. I quite like this. If I want a brighter red than that NYX, I can go for this one. And I could probably use the two together quite nicely. I haven't worn this all day yet, but from what I can remember of when I have worn it, it's been pretty decent in terms of staying power. And also from Rude Cosmetics, we have this one, which is Obscene Gesture, which is more of a pink, a bit more of my sort of shade, very similar to that NYX one. This is staying too. This is the Colourpop Luxe Velvet in the shade Can You Even. I thought this was going to be a bit cooler toned, but it's not. And I haven't really worn it loads, but I'll keep hold of it because I don't hate it. So this is the Huda Demi Matte in the shade, I think it's Passionista. I love this. I don't think they sell it anymore, but I love it. It doesn't dry down. It sort of gives like a satin glossy type finish, but I really love this shade. Definitely keeping hold of it. Now we'll do the Kylie ones first because I've had them for quite a while and they're probably all gonna go because I haven't reached for them in ages. This is the shade Angel. This is Kristen. I saw my friend use this and I loved it and I'm just like, maybe I should reach for mine, and then I just haven't. This is Love Bite. And then I think this is Pumpkin. Oh no, this is Ginger. I used to have 5 of these, I can't remember, and I got rid of 2 and gave them to a friend last year and I kept these 4. Oops, sorry, I just knocked you. I think I'm going to keep 1 of the 4. I think it's going to be Kristen, which is this one. And then the other 3 can go. And then these are all from Primark. I think these 3 and those were in a set, or maybe this way around. There was a pink set and an amber set, but I don't reach for these all the time. Let's start with the pink ones. There we go, that's all 8 of them, and I've laid them out in the same order that I've put them on my arm so I can kind of, you know, figure out what I'm doing. Right, we'll start with the pinks. I think this purple one is going to be too dark for me, and it's very similar to this sort of one here, which I think was the Huda one. So I'm going to let this one go. Yeah, I'll let that one go. This pink, although it's very similar to a few shades I own, that means I would actually wear it, so I'm going to keep hold of it. This one, which is this one here, it's similar to a few other shades I have, so I think I'll keep hold of it for now. And then this one here, this was the reason I bought the pink set, because I had the Huda and I thought maybe bright pinks are something that would work for me, but when I look at it, it honestly scares me. So I think I'm gonna, do I keep it in case I need a bright pink? You know what, yeah, I will. I'll keep it in case I need a bright pink. And now for the browns. This one is too peachy and I don't think I'll ever wear it, so that can go. This one I was kind of hoping was going to be a dupe for that collection one, but it's way darker, so in which case I'm probably not going to use this. Or should I keep it because the collection one's running out? Because I would use this to lighten other lipsticks. I think I'll do that. And then these two, I think I'm going to keep both of them just because I don't have anything that's like orangey in my collection. And that one on the end is actually a really unique shade, so I'm going to keep both of these as well. So there we go, I got rid of quite a few liquid lipsticks there, albeit most of them were out of date. But how many did I get rid of? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got rid of 14 liquid lipsticks, which I still own quite a lot. But I'm trying to grow my makeup collection, so that's fine with me. I hope you're happy with this declutter. I know it probably wasn't that successful if you really like declutters, but I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. I'll let Effie do the outro, but I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. And the next declutter is going to be eyeshadows, so I hope you're ready for that one, because that's also going to be a big one. I might film that now, actually. Why not? It's going to be a big task no matter when I do it. But have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And there we go, that is the declutter video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you like my content, please consider subscribing. I put up 2 videos a week and it's all makeup content, so if that sounds like the type of thing, then this is the place for you. I hope you're not too mad at me for not getting rid of loads, but I'm still trying to grow my collection, and if it makes you feel any better, I've now got to move all of this stuff to a new house, which is going to be loads of fun, as I'm sure you can imagine. I'll let you go. I hope you have a great day and an amazing week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.